Cobra Kai! We're finally back at the Sekai Taikai. Oh boy. Let me just jump straight into it, man. Y'all don't know how bad I've been waiting for this. Alright, so we in the finals. Our current contestants for Miyagi-Do are Robby and Sam. First things first, let me get this off my chest. Alright, maybe that was a little bit too harsh, but I'm tired of these Robby glazers in these TikTok comment sections saying he's better than Miguel. Miguel and Robby are just like Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, okay? If you know ball, you know Scottie had that dog in him, and so does Robby. So don't be typing in my comments talking about how that's some disrespectful or, oh, but Robby beat Miguel. That win during the school brawl does not count. He tried to kill that man. I don't care what y'all say. And that win when they're gonna decide who was captain had to have been plat. Relax though. I know y'all gonna say I'm a Miguel Glazer, which I am, but chill on me. How can you not love this guy? Just look at this. Straight hands. He was a nerd turned into a specimen. Just look at him. First fight is Robby versus Axel, and I'm not gonna lie, before this part of the season dropped, I was wondering, how the hell are they gonna stop this man? He was on a generational run during the last Sekai Taikai, and nobody laid a finger on him. Literally nobody landed a hit, and this nigga Quan died trying to fight him, but they got a trump card, Dimitri and Eli. That might sound crazy, but just lock in. They're good for this type of thing. They had these niggas build a machine to simulate actually fighting Axel, and they used that as training, and now we here. So the fight starts out, and Axel goes in with a short kick that Robby easily blocks, and he follows it up with a longer one which he weaves. He then tries to sweep his leg, but Robby does this crazy ass Tony Hawk pro skater type move to maneuver away from it. They get to clashing a few times, and Robby's sitting there remembering how his training went, and it's just like the simulation. So far he's chilling. Then he does this elegant ass flip and hits him right on the side and scores the first point. The crowd is shocked as hell because Axel has never been scored on before now, and the score is 1-0 Robby. Silver in the corner stressing already, and Axel turns around to see their reaction, decides to lock in and switch fighting styles. He charges at Robby, and now he don't know what the hell to do. He roughs him up a little bit and scores an easy 2 points just like that. Now Robby looking sorry again, and he starts getting hesitant with his attacks since he's unfamiliar with this playstyle. And now Axel is absolutely cooking this man, and he scores 2 more easy ass points. But Axel feeling himself, he getting a little cocky, hits this insane kick, but Robby just barely blocks it, resulting into no point game. It shakes Robby up a little bit, and they go back to sizing each other up, hesitation after hesitation. Robby charges in, and Axel just absolutely starts manhandling this nigga. Shit's actually embarrassing. And then they go into the small back and forth blocking each other's hits until Axel pushes him, resulting into yet again another point. Now the score is 6-1. Axel was winning. This nigga Robby had a good start though, but as soon as Axel stopped being a one-trick pony, he was getting cooked horribly. Now we at halftime, and Axel's coach is just tweaked out. Look at this man.
Nigga, did I just catch you on the beach?
You let yourself get hit, nigga. No, please, I'm sorry.
He's him, brah. I can't do nothing.
Daniel gives him a motivational speech, which gives him the idea that he can do this for real. So he walks back onto the mat with newfound confidence. Alright, so now Axel charges at Robby first this time. He's trying to go hard to impress his coaches, but Robby blocks his first 2 attacks, and Axel just grabs him and throws him bro over to the side. But Robby doesn't stumble over. He regains his balance and starts doing the top tier Miyagi-Do defense. He damn near Sonic sways out the way for this punch, but it was a fake out, and Axel elbows him right in the dome, which earns him another point. And they get back to going back and forth with Robby taking a little bit of control, and he scores a point for himself as well. And now the score is 7-2 Axel. Robby could come back at this rate. Robby goes in for a punch, Axel blocks it and holds his arm in place to score another point, but Robby gets back on the defensive, goes in for this kick, gets his leg grabbed, but he uses that as his momentum for this flashy one instead. He basically bitch slapped this nigga with his toes. I would be heated personally. Robby got the whole stadium turned with that shit, and I cannot deny it was a clean ass move from your boy. Axel looks back at bro and he roars, according to these fuck ass captions Netflix got. Anyways, he's trying to act fake crazy and seem intimidated. I'm crying, bruh. He charges at Robby and immediately punches the shit out of him. He's going in hard, so Robby steps back, grabs his arm, and goes for this nasty elbow straight in his mouth. He lets him go to stabilize for another kick, and Axel grabs him using his size advantage and tries to start kneeing him in the gut. But Robby blocks every attack, so no points are counted. He lets him go, and Robby does this spin kick straight into Axel's stomach, getting another easy point. If Brody keeps this up, he could actually win. I have faith, but nah. Axel recovers and twists and turns to hit him for a kick of his own. Now the score is 10-5 Axel. Then Axel goes back in with his haymaker for some reason. That's just retarded. But Robby easily blocks that, goes in for his own punch, which is blocked as well, and they start going block for block again. And this nigga Axel bitch slaps him. Robby goes in for this punch and Axel easily weaves that and grabs his arm and tries to elbow him. Then Robby smuggles his way out and gains the upper hand, flipping over Axel and hitting this nasty ass kick.
That's what we do, baby.
Another score is 11-6 and the whole crowd is geeked. And so was I when I first watched this. This nigga Robby is cooking right now. Amanda over here going overkill, but can you blame her? There's some legendary feats right here.
That's my son.
And we go over to Axel's corner and his coaches are fucking furious. Wolf whispers something in his ear, and when somebody's whispering something inaudible from the audience in the Karate Kid franchise, you know they finna do something illegal and get somebody injured. So Axel hesitantly agrees and gets back onto the mat. So now they're going at it and Robby's actually putting in nasty work now. Got Axel on defense. Then he goes in for this kick and this dirty dog, this bitch ass nigga, Axel grabs his leg, spins, slamming him down onto the mat, breaking his shit, almost ending his whole karate career. Johnny over here having flashbacks from when Miguel got paralyzed. Miguel comes in ready to crash out on Axel, but he's forced to be held back. Now he got a grudge against bro and has a reason to beat his ass later on. And for some reason this ref says that shit's legal because they both hit the ground at the same time, which makes no sense to me, but hey, I do not do karate nor watch karate or any fighting sport for that matter. I just be watching the shows and movies. Alright, so back in the locker room, Robby just sitting there in disbelief. He got word he can't fight in the tournament no more. Just like that, off a lame ass move by Axel. He got his whole squad comforting him though. He gonna be alright. Him and his dad also have a heartfelt moment where they realize karate is really what fixed his life and their relationship altogether, bringing them closer. So at least they got something out of this at the very end. We get word that if Cobra Kai don't find a replacement for Quan, since he died, Axel's automatically the champion. And tomorrow it's gonna be the girls semifinal, which would have been where Tory and Sam fought again, but Sam said she forfeit, which basically put her whole squad out of the Sekai Taikai. Her and her dad have a talk about it and he's all understanding, and now Miyagi-Do is fully out. Fast forward a little bit and Kreese and Johnny have this heartfelt conversation about the past and shit, and they basically make up for all the wrongdoings and they on semi-good terms now, and Kreese wants to make everything up to him. Can we talk about how Kreese low-key looks like a sex offender? Anyways, we fast forward and we at the real finals, and Cobra Kai has let out, and my GOAT Miguel, what's up? Finally back again in the Wingstop jerseys. I swear these Cobra Kai gi look exactly like the Wingstop logo. I cannot lie. That shit's hard regardless though. Him and Tory get this cool ass interest in the crowd, gets hype as shit, and Silver and Wolf over here in the corner heated the fuck up and shit. I would be too. They almost had an easy win until they pulled some strings. Now we on to Zara versus Tory, and let me say this right now. Zara is the baddest girl in the Cobra Kai verse. Her and Devin. Let me not call her Devin because Devin is a trash character. I hate Devin. Una O'Brien is bad as hell. I need her. Una O'Brien, if you seeing this, hit my Instagram, birdus_1. Everybody, if you're seeing this, follow my Instagram, birdus_1. Anyways, just look at Zara though. Need I say more? She's a martial artist in real life, so I wouldn't be surprised if she genuinely could beat the whole cast if the tournament were real. Keep her TikToks. Alright, let's waste no more time and get straight into their fight. They both charging in and on go, each blocking each other's attacks so far, until Zara hits her with this nasty punch across her face. That shit had a lot of force, power, and speed behind it. That shit has got to hurt, and Zara getting cocky too. She talking about something.
You're going to have to try harder than that.
Tory gets mad as shit and starts going harder, but Zara is absolutely cooking her right now. She sets her on her knees and kicks her onto the ground, straight disrespectful. Tory trying to stand back up while blocking her attacks now, and Zara does this extra acrobatic shit. I don't want to make the same jokes in back-to-back videos, but we get it. You can backflip. Now they go back into the hand-to-hand, and Zara gets tangled up into Tory, and Tory flips her around, and Zara recovers, just barely misses a point, but Tory blocks it. Zara seems to have gone into her head already. She ain't locked in right now. There's Johnny over here telling her to focus. She charges at Zara again and gets all her attacks blocked. Then Zara kicks her straight into the stomach, resulting into another point. Tory is getting absolutely pieced up right now, but peep game, she gonna lock in soon. Zara farms a whole 3 points on her, and the whole stadium quiet as hell, and then she turns around and back kicks the fuck out of her. She almost got her head hanging off her shoulders. And now we at a halftime with the score being 5-0 Zara. Tory goes to her corner and she's completely zoning out, listening to zero things Johnny is telling her. And then this wannabe Prince Charming ass nigga Robby comes up talking about something.
I just wanted to say I love you.
Shut your lame ass up, nigga.
But that shit somehow works on her, and now she's motivated to go harder with the power of friendship. I mean, love. Anywho, now they back on that mat and Zara doing these weak ass fake outs, and Tory is not phased in the slightest. Somehow, some way, she's fully locked in now. Zara goes in for this long ass kick, but Tory easily weaves it, then blocks another one of her kicks. Goes for one of her own, but gets blocked also. Zara gets on the ground and now they basically play fighting. They can't seem to hit each other, just straight sonic sways and perfect blocks. And finally, Tory gets the upper hand and scores her first points. Now she feeling herself doing all types of unnecessary flips. Zara thinks she's like that and does one of her own, but as soon as she raises up, Tory socks her in her shit. Now Zara charges at Tory and they button mashing, hitting the same moves like they be doing in the fighting game tournaments. But Tory here has full control, alright? She's maneuvering Zara's punches in the exact way she wants them and easily weaves this one out the way. Zara tried to recover with her backwards kick, but Tory says nuh-uh and blocks that shit. But now Zara's getting more desperate. She's trying to get some more hits in, but she starts doing more unnecessary moves and tries to go over this flying kick. It absolutely fucking airballs. And Tory comes back with this mean ass kick without her expecting it. And hold her, run it back. Is that a stunt double? Oh hell nah. Peyton List is sorry. Karate, I swear. Anyways, Tory got everybody hyped. She finally got the upper hand. Scored 13-5. Shit ain't looking good for Zara. Zara goes in for this kick when Tory grabs it. And Zara does this weird maneuver with her body to come in with a kick, and Tory got her spidey senses now. And she is not getting touched. She holds Zara in place and kicks her in this weird ass manner, literally breaking her back just to kick her. She is really not trying to lose this fight. She's truly locked in now. Now Tory just playing with her food. She just keep on knocking her down. Silver over here in the corner talking about some. Then Zara gets up and Tory gets into this stance and it goes into slow-mo. And now you know she got something devious planned.
No, Zara got cooked. Look at this freeze frame.
Tory deadass knocked out her two front teeth, man. Shit really got wicked. Anyways, that's the last attack completely knocked Zara out cold and Tory is named the women's champion. Alright, now let me go over the fight I've been looking forward to the most. Michael Miguel versus Axel, the most well-rounded player in the whole series. Offense, defense, size, skill, strength, he has it all. Can he beat the Prodigy? Shit, let's find out. So the fight starts out and Miguel's already on timing. He trying to get back for his man's Robby and immediately starts out with a clean punch that gives him his first point. He goes in for this high kick, Axel blocks, he misses this punch and does this flip into a leg sweep. But it ain't working, so he does this flying punch. I cannot lie to you. This is the only time I've ever seen a flying punch come close to landing. But he recovers and spins his arm into Axel for his second straight point. Axel getting a little mad now. He's trying to use his size advantage. And grabs Miguel, but Miguel pushes him up off of him. Now they going hit for hit. And Miguel jumps up and damn near kicks him in the family jewels. Shit was a few inches away from being disqualified. Nigga going for straight nutmegs. Then Axel grabs onto Miguel yet again and spins him around. But Miguel holding his own weight. Just because you're bigger do not mean you can rock him. So he maneuvers his way out of his grasp and hits him in the stomach and then follows it up with a kick in the same exact spot. Right now, Miguel is cooking him like crazy. Axel got no points. Current score is 3-0 Miguel. My GOAT is cooking. Axel mad as shit right now. He rushes at Miguel and Miguel easily weaves his wide ass kick. Nigga, you are 6 feet 5 inches. You should not be getting your long ass kicks dodged like this effortlessly, especially by a 5'9" male. Miguel weaves a couple more punches and kicks and absolutely embarrassing this man. He leaves him straight into this kick and earning himself yet another point. Now Miguel is up 5-0. He ain't got shit to worry about. Now they both spamming hezzies and neither of them biting. Shit's looking like a KD and Kyrie 1v1. Now they both just blocking each other's moves until Axel comes in with this nasty ass kick to the chest and then Miguel falling backwards a bit. Now Axel's locked in and he's putting in work, grabbing a couple more points for himself. Then he kicks the fuck out of Miguel and got him stumbling once again. They squabble a bit more and he kicks him back again. And now they tied, just like that. The masterclass Miguel put on bro before now had just become irrelevant. And Axel winds back, charges at Miguel, hits this post and kicks the hell out of Miguel, with his head dribbling off the mat, knocking his headband off. And that shit gives him plus 10 points as it counts as a knockdown. This nigga Axel is so heated that he tries to hit this man while the buzzer's already sounding. Shit had me crying. Now they go into their corners and Miguel seems mentally defeated. But the GOAT Johnny Lawrence gives him a good pep talk to remind him he is Cobra Kai. Wraps the headband around him and Miguel locks the fuck in. And the entire arena is cheering for bro. Got Axel completely shook. Then Sensei Wolf comes up to him and tells him to target his spine where he was once paralyzed in order to re-injure him and make sure he can't fight again. Axel's not trying to go for that since he thinks he can beat him without dirty tricks, but Wolf insists. So now they get back into the ring. Miguel got something to prove and make his people proud. Immediately Axel runs at Miguel and jumps at him with both of his legs. Misses this kick and Miguel has flashbacks from all of his training before this. It's like he can can see all of Axel's movements. He has unlocked the Mangekyo Sharingan. He's been here before. Then he hits Axel's mean ass uppercut. He got him leaking. Look at my man's face. He is locked.
Cleveland, this is for you.
My two goats. Then he gets to kicking him, and Axel is hurting. Axel goes on the offensive, and Miguel is playing that prime Tony Allen defense right now. He is not getting touched, and he kicks him away from him. Then he turns around for his next attack, and earlier Wolf pointed out this is one of his tendencies, and to try to exploit it so we can re-injure him. And Axel thinks about it, but he looks at Sam, who he has a crush on right now. She seems worried, then back at Miguel, decides not to do a dirty play, and goes for the leg sweep instead, which Miguel hits his hard flip right over, and that clean kick to finish. Axel gets back up into his stance, charges at Miguel. Miguel moves out the way and kicks him in the back. He kicks his legs, which sets up a wide open kick straight in the jaw. Got Axel spinning around. He recovers, and as he's desperately trying to get another lick on Miguel, Miguel grabs him and spins him around for this easy knee right into the ribs. Axel then grabs onto Miguel and lies on his back, flipping him over himself. And Miguel just flips over, recovering, and they both clash their kicks together. But Miguel hits an extra kick during that altercation, runs backward and charges in for yet another kick. Right now, Miguel's absolutely manhandling this dude, okay? My goat is him. He knees him, grabs onto him again, setting up for an easy kick. Axel stumbles, which gives Miguel an easy opening for this mean ass flip kick. Now the whole crowd is giving boy a standing ovation. He's brutally destroying this man. Miguel hits this Spider-Man pose and has a flashback of when he was paralyzed and Johnny taught him how to walk again. Stands up and charges up the final blow to defeat Axel. This nigga falls and the horns are sounding.
And just like that, Miguel has won the boy championship. The GOAT, Johnny Lawrence, runs onto the mat and gives him a big hug to congratulate him. The whole squad, in fact, comes down to cheer for my boy. Tory and Miguel, both from Cobra Kai, won both the boys and girls championships. But there's a tie in the score, which means Sensei Wolf and Johnny Lawrence gotta have a fight the next day with zero training. In my opinion, since they won both chips, they should have got the unanimous tournament win. Shouldn't make no sense. But hey, that's one more fight. Anyways, Johnny trains for one day, which I am not going over, and here we are now. They bow, and Wolf is looking devious as hell. Based off how he was teaching Axel, I'm already knowing bro's gonna be fighting dirty as hell. So boom, they in there, and Johnny coming in hard at first, and this nigga Wolf talking about something. Is that all? This weak ass Australian accent. Like, obviously not, nigga. The squabble just began. Johnny comes back in, but Wolf just blocking damn near everything and being cocky with it too. He hardly in his battle stance. He hits him with the come get you one. Starts blocking all of his attacks some more. After he plays with him for a bit, he finally kicks him in the stomach. His first shot attempt too, 1 for 1. And they're looking good for Johnny. Daniel says something is wrong with him and he ain't never seen him like this before. And Chosen says that he's afraid for the first time in his fighting career. So they restart the fight and Wolf pump fakes and he got Johnny biting, immediately jumping. Johnny comes in, but Wolf still playing with bro, dodging everything with absolute ease. He baits him towards him, blocks his punches, and kicks him in the back of the head, giving him straight CTE. But he doesn't get a point since his flag is illegal. They both get back to squabbling and Wolf just shit talking bro, calling him pathetic and things of that nature. He lets Johnny come to him yet again and he baits him for this nasty elbow to the mouth. Niggas watching this shit live on national television, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Man, it's some bullshit. He's selling my parlay.
The hit wasn't counted for a point though, since it was yet again another illegal play, which isn't surprising since he kept encouraging Axel to do dirty tricks during his fights. And the ref tells him that next time he does another illegal play is 1 point deduction. So then he calls a timeout since Johnny is bleeding and he goes into his corner.
Look it, nigga. Let that nigga know.
Yeah, man, what he said. Do what Mr. Miyagi would have done.
Yes, Daniel-san. No teeth. Now they get back onto the mat and Wolf comes in with these flashy ass movements. Johnny don't know how to react. He's just straight up frozen and it opens him up for the perfect kick, knocking him down. Now that score is 2-0 Wolf. 1 more point and Johnny loses.
Come on, Miyagi down, Miyagi down.
Stop glazing that nigga and try something else.
Then Daniel calls a timeout and he finally stops glazing and gives that nigga a Cobra Kai style pep talk. Basically says stop being a bitch ass nigga and lock in. So now Johnny with a newfound confidence steps back onto the mat, gets aggressive and Wolf grabs him, and as soon as he lets his guard down, Johnny sneaks up with this insane kick, making him stumble backwards. Now that's what I'm talking about. All he needs is 2 more points and he got it. Everybody back in the OG Cobra Kai gi geeked as hell too. We even got niggas who ain't never seen the show period dressed up for the occasion. Like, nigga, chill up for the first practice in season 1 and hop on the team when you win a chip. Show ass back down, Kevin Durant. Then they going at it again and they tangled up, and now they gripping each other up like they owe each other some lunch money, but the referee breaks it up. They get back into their fighting positions and Wolf is on the offense, pressing Johnny hard as hell. He catches him off guard with this kick to the side, which got everybody in the arena shocked, so they think that's it. But nah, the point did not count. It was a need to decide. Wolf got all rights to win this fight too. He has every advantage in the book. He's beating up Johnny enough to the point where he has leverage, and he's younger. So if he loses this fight, he is really sorry at the end of the day. So they go back to their fighting positions once more, and Wolf charges up this kick, and Johnny takes this as an opportunity to charge up his own while sidestepping it. And he kicks Wolf in the face before he can fire his off, and now the score is 2-2. Next point wins anyone's game. Chosen points out how tired Johnny looks, so Daniel calls a timeout so they can have a quick breather before his final point.
Have balance, dude. You're Cobra Kai, but remember, you're Miyagi-Do as well. Balance goes hand in hand, man.
And now they're back on the mat for the final time, and Wolf says he's not gonna play with his food no more. It's the last point. It's time to box. And then Wolf does these crazy ass movements with his arms. Like, is this nigga serious? Why is he aura farming? That's just not tough when you reach a certain age, Unc. Now Johnny's having flashbacks of that one infamous crane kick, and Daniel told him earlier if he would have stayed back, he wouldn't have gotten a hit. So he learns from his mistakes from the past and implements it in today's game. So now there's signal to fight, and Wolf instantly runs and spins towards Johnny, and Johnny goes low and trips him. Tries to go for a final punch, but Wolf grabs his arm and lays him out on the ground next to him. But Johnny does his fair share of aura farming too, and pops this move. You about damn near killed yourself. Do not do that one again. William Zabka, you're like 80 years old. Lock in, gang. Anyways, he gets back up and swings his entire body and absolutely bitch slaps Wolf across the face, which has him laid out on the ground. And just like that,
He wins the entire Sekai Taikai for Cobra Kai!
after this moment, Tory and Robby get their bag and become famous karate celebrities. Miguel gets into Stanford. Dimitri and Eli don't get into MIT, but they go to separate schools closer to each other. They can visit each other more often. Their entire situation is resolved now. So Johnny starts up a new dojo for the next gen Cobra Kai with Devin, Kenny, and Sam's little brother, because I forgot that nigga name, Lapusso or whatever. And just like that, that's the end of Cobra Kai.
Okay, she got swag. Hello. Okay, she got bag. Hello. Okay, she got clay. Hello. Okay, she got head. Hello. Ooh, I like her tone. Okay. Shawty say she home. Okay. Got her out that thong. Okay. Made her silly.